So as you read in Schoology, you are going on to customink.com and you need to create a shirt design of your choice. This shirt design will not be done by the end of class today. It will be done probably by the end of class tomorrow because this is your choice. The requirements are pretty open. I want you to play around with this website and see all of the different tools that you can use to make a really awesome shirt design. When you do, or if you do, finish this and still have time left in class, you need to explore this website even more. You can play around, you can do a different design, you can create different products, but the main thing that you need to do is design a shirt, whether it be a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, a crew neck, a long sleeve t-shirt. That's totally your choice. So once you get to customink.com, you're going to go to Design Lab. You'll get a little pop-up that's going to ask create designs instantly. No, you don't want to do that because we want to start from scratch. We have been in digital art class for 10 weeks now. We're starting from scratch. So you're going to hit no thanks or the X. It automatically is going to give you a white t-shirt. Okay? I am not a fan of white t-shirts and I want to change my product. So I would hit that change product button. It's going to load. Eventually here, it's going to load for you. Once it loads, you'll see that you'll have all these different options. Right now I'm on t-shirts, so if I go back to where it says all products, I can choose here, and this is if you get done and want to try different products, it'll be the same thing. For me, I want to go with sweatshirts, so you can either click this here or you can hit this plus, view all, and it's going to pull up all of these different what a different type of sweatshirts that they have. I mean, this is a pretty long page, so there's going to be so much to choose from. Don't get so caught up in that because you will be able to change out your design once you get started. Like maybe you were, oh, I don't like this color that I chose for my shirt. I want to change it. You can still go in and change it. So for me, I love crew necks. I don't know why people are so against them. But each product has different choices for colors. So this particular product has 34 color options. Now, the person next to you might only have 5. Some people might have tie-dye. Some might have that distressed heather gray look. So it really just depends on your product type, okay? Then you can go around, pick your color. I'm always for black. I don't know, it's just a habit of mine. Select product. Okay, so my model changed. What I'm looking for is for you to create your own custom shirt, your own design, your choice. Now, when I say your choice, I do not mean go into upload and upload the mascot of your favorite sports team. Nope, that's stealing. We can't take products from the Cleveland Brown and upload them as our own and claim them as our logo. We can't do that. Okay, so if you're uploading, you can upload designs that you made this far in digital art class. You can. Those are your designs, so your logo might look okay on here. But you cannot just upload a Google image search. So you can't put SpongeBob on here. Okay, that's stealing. That's copyright issues. That's an offense. So that could be a lawsuit. So we're gonna avoid that. But to add your art, I'm looking for text. So if I was making an art club shirt, I could type art, add to design. I would put this here. So when you're moving this, you can see where these grid lines are. So if I was printing a youth shirt, my design has to be within that square that says youth. Adult shirts or just the chest, top of the chest, okay? It's totally up to you what you're choosing to do. But once I drop that art, I don't want it to say art club. I want it to say art here, and then I want to add club as its own separate text, add to design, which this is going to make sense in just a second here. So if I put this here, that there, art club, then I can click on my text. I can change my font. So there's so many different fonts that you can choose from. Okay, so many. If you don't want to scroll through it there, you can kind of you can search fonts. If you know a name, maybe the person next to you, like, oh, I like that font. Otherwise, you can go into your categories and it kind of breaks it down a little bit for you. Playing around with there are so many things that you can do on this website. I've been creating on this website since high school, long time ago. I've done senior shirts, I've done after prom shirts, I've done March of Dimes shirts. It all came from designing on this website. So that's why I'm introducing it to you. It's been around for a long time. So I'm going to stick to this font for art. When you go to your art or your text color, you can change it. Okay, there's options here to change, play around with the font, whatever color you want. I'm going to hit done. You can rotate your font. Okay, so you can kind of change it. I don't want that, so I think if I just go back to 0, it'll set it straight. Yep. Some fonts allow an outline, some do not. So see how that instantly put that white outline? You can play around with the thickness of it. Okay, let's say that your particular font doesn't have the outline, or for me, I'm not really digging the outline. So you can remove the outline or not even add one. And I can copy, so right click, copy, and paste. And I can change this font color to white and kind of start playing around with a drop shadow effect going on. So if you like that, you're more than welcome to do that. You can also change the text shape. So if you want it to curve, so if I wanted this art to curve, this might be better if you have longer words, okay? If you want it to curve, valley, pinch, point, whatever you want going on, you can also change how dramatic you make that curve. So if you want it to curve up, and this again was going to look way different when you add longer words, okay? So for art particularly, I don't like the change at all. So I'm going to go back to this idea. Now I want club to match, so I'm going to click this. I'm going to go to that same font. Now I know that that's the font that I've already used, so there it is. Maybe I change, let's see here, art club. I can copy this. Oops. I want to copy club because I want to do the same thing. So copy, paste, okay. Let's say that, oh, I accidentally turned this one white and this one my lime green, and then I'm going to, okay, no, we can fix that. We know how. It's the layering tool right here. So do your layering tool. This will come now behind your lime green just as it matches, okay. There's a text alignment, so if you want it to be more center, you can hit the center. It finds the center of the shirt. So maybe I need to bring this up, push the center, and play with that. This clearly is not centered, according to that center button, so I can play around with that. Art club. Then I want you to play around with your art, okay? So adding your clip art, your designs. So for art club, maybe I want to do a paintbrush. So you can search it, or you can, just like the font, you can go through and find designs with the different categories, okay? I'm not really digging any of these whatsoever, but for time's sake, I do not want to waste your time with finding something that I want to perfect and get nitpicky about. So let me just click one. Oh, rough. I don't really like any of these. I'm gonna go with this. Now, some art will allow you to change the color. So maybe I make this white. Let's play around here. And change the color. Remove white, add white. Okay, so this gives me more dimension to work with. Maybe I go with, I don't like that lime green. Maybe I do this. I'm not digging this whatsoever at all. But we're going to go with it, okay? You do not, for time's sake, though, I don't want you to sit here and watch me all these times. Again, you can play around with your layering. You can play around with the flip tool, how you want this to appear. It's totally your choice. So to me, I feel this is so plain. Maybe I do go in and play around with my font. Or what you can do is you can add art. You can add lines. So if I type line, there's all this different line work that I could play around to accent everything. There's paint splatter, so I can type splatter. I can splatter some paint behind my text, and I could do this more than once. I can copy and paste this and do this multiple times. Maybe I've got white paint in the back. I need to play around with my layering, so I'd send that backwards. And say I want to bring some lime green. I can either copy and paste the same type of art, or I can search another type of splatter. If, say, for time's sake, I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste this in, and I want to change this to white, or to lime green, and I got to play with my layering, so I'm going to send that backwards, okay? I could also put some black in there, too, because just because the shirt is a black does not mean that I can't put some black splatter paint, okay? So playing around with different elements that you can add. This is so plain, and I don't like anything about this, so I would probably restart. But for time's sake, I want you guys to be able to work. So say I want to add this paint to my back. I'd hit my back arrow. I can paste that on there. I'll say everybody's going to probably put their last name and their number. I get it. That's a habit. That's what we all like, right? Especially playing sports. But for me, I would add a quote. So if I wanted to add a Van Gogh quote that's something about I dream my painting and then I paint my dream, I don't have to put that quote in one text box. I can put I dream, add to design, and then I can write my painting. So font, text, my painting, add to design. Say I want to switch. So see how I have two different text boxes? I can now change this color or this font. Say I want something more cursive. There we go. So maybe I do this, my painting, and again, you can add that outline, right? So maybe this gets an outline, so it stands out a little bit more. I dream my painting, and then I put the rest of the quote going down the shirt. Don't be afraid to add more to it. Don't just put words and say I'm done. There's so much that you can do. You have 2 days to play around and explore this website and add to it. We've been doing graphic digital artwork for weeks now, so I know you guys are going to do awesome stuff. You're not going to finish this today, Wednesday, or Thursday. Friday, by the end of class Friday, you'll turn this into Schoology. So here's what you need to do to save it. You're going to hit Save Share. You have to title it, so I'm going to put Art Club, okay? Then I need to send it to my school email, and then I'm going to hit Save. Your email might not pop up right away, but it'll come. Give it some time to generate, okay? So that's how you're gonna save it. So then Friday, you'll be able to open up your email and open up your custom ink design lab and go back into this and really spruce it up. Say it's Friday now and you've got everything ready to go to turn in. What I want you to do is hit print. So you'll go to same idea, same way to save and share. It'll probably have you email it again, which is good because you're updating your design. I want you to go to print, okay? When you go to print, it's going to open up images. So you will have to, in Schoology, I am going to have a front design submission and a back design submission. So you're going to right click on the front. You're going to hit Save Image As, save it as maybe shirt design, front, save, and then the back, and then you're going to go into Schoology and you're going to upload, so that way I can see them Friday when I check and give you a grade, okay? Stay tuned for Monday, for your assignment for Monday. Have fun with this, don't get frustrated, and remember, if you do end up finishing before the due date, before the end of class Friday, explore the website, make more products, make another shirt, okay? Have fun with this. See you guys soon.